Hi there everybody, my name is Ali and today I will be going to solve a CTF challenge from the latest CTF competition Intigriti Lead Up CTF 2023, and today I will be going to solve CTFC, which is a web challenge worth of 500 points. And once you keep solving the challenges, a lot of people keep solving the challenges, the value of that CTF challenge gets down as well. So the other thing which is that you will be going to also see my methodology while I solve CTF challenges on web as well. So that being said, let's jump in. So coming to the site right over here on CTF, we have a lot of challenges right over here. So I will be going to solve the web one, which is CTFC, and hopefully in the future videos I will solve the next ones as well. So right over here it says CTFC 100 points right now because a lot of people might have solved this one and the value has been decreased. Initially it would have been 500 points. So it says, I'm excited to share my minimal CTF platform with you all. Take a look. By the way, it is impossible to solve all challenges. And the strange thing which I'm looking at is impossible is PAWSIBLE are in capital cases. So that might be something interesting to me. And then it says the flag format is Intigriti, and then in curly braces something. And then we do have a link and a zip file of which will be the source code. So let's visit the link and let's see what is on over here. So right here it says register, CTF is live now, unleash your inner hacker, join the ultimate cybersecurity challenge, and welcome to the ultimate cybersecurity challenge event. This CTF competition brings together participants from all over the world to put their hacking skills to test. And right over here I am having register, home, login. So home is not moving me anywhere. Then I am having register. So let's click on register and let's see what do we have. Then we do have login. Definitely there will be login page, so I will try to log in with admin, and if I can, I think so I might have registered before with admin on this one, so it will log me in. But let's see. And yes, it does. But normally once this challenge is in the beginning, what we do is we register with admin right over here, and then we log in. So that's how actually it does work. So I always register with admin because might be possible they tell me that okay, hey, you cannot register with admin is already there. So that's why I always register with admin. So once we register admin over here, it automatically logs me in, and when I get logged in, I get to see this page. Now right over here it says welcome to CTF at admin, and right here it says crack it. And it says, my friend sent me this random string. Can you identify what it is? Flag format is CTFC, password. And right over here, it says, hello everyone. This thing looks like to me base 64. And it says, oop, sorry, my cat ran into my keyboard and typed these random characters. So initially what I was thinking, like, okay, we need to do something with these two things and we need to grab the flag. So I initially, because this looked like to me some sort of a random hash, I don't know exactly what was that, so I directly went to crack station. And the other one which I always do is hashes.com. So hashes.com, and I will paste that hash here. I'm not a robot. And let's fix this. If crack hashes, and it says crypto cat. So crack session in this case did work for me. So it says the flag format is CTFC and then the password. So I directly went over here and I did this sort of thing, CTFC, and I exactly know that yes, the format is something sort of Intigriti, so I can try this thing as well. So Intigriti, just one second. So I will just say Intigriti and then paste the password, submit, and it doesn't work here as well. So that was the problem, I think. So when I'm doing submitting, it is moving me to some other website, so I will not submit it anyway because I'm not logged in right over here. So that's why, because the flag will only get submitted when I am logged in. So now I will not submit it. So that flag actually didn't work for me, but actually when I figured out that when I clicked on this view button right over here, when I clicked here with the flag in that same format, that is the correct flag. So submit flag and it says correct flag. So the thing which came into my mind is that okay, this thing is especially a CTF platform build, and there are two challenges in it, and we need to solve the challenge and submit a flag, and that's all. But that's not the actual flag which we need to submit onto the Intigriti. The other one was again right over here. There is, this looks like to me base 64, so I can directly decode it. I can use cyberchef, but I like to use terminal, so I can simply do echo this thing, pipe it out to base 64-d for decode, and here it says we have the flag. Now you got the real flag. I can copy it, I can again click on view, I can paste here, submit flag, and that was it. It says correct flag. Now I submitted these two flags over to the Intigriti side here as well, but these were the wrong ones. I did it with Intigriti, these were the wrong ones, so these might be some sort of a rabbit hole or what. The other thing which I can try to do is I can try to go for right here cross-site scripting. Sorry, no cross-site scripting. I can try to go for directory brute forcing right over here. I can look for different endpoints. I can do authenticated directory searching or those sort of things. But the next thing which I directly did was, after visiting the functionality of this site, I figured out that there was a source code as well. So let's try to download the source code. And let's see what it is. So I will move the source code from my root downloads and CTFC.zip file into my current working directory. I will unzip it, and we do have client, then there is a docker file, and then supervised.conf file, and here we have app.py. So I can try to read app.py, and let's see what it is. So it is importing different libraries right over here. Then it is saying secret key, and secret key is actually os.environment and then the secret key right here. Then it says pymongo.mongo client. So this is interesting because I have now one more thing which came into my mind is this is MongoDB, and MongoDB is no SQL. So if I will try here for SQL injection, that will be normally no SQL injection because MongoDB is no SQL. Then there is create challenges, and I believe there are 3 challenges. But if I see the website, let's see where it is. There were 2 right over here. So crack it and meow60iv. So crack it is here, meow60iv is here, impossible is not here, and category is web. So we missed the 3rd challenge. Let's see. So it says challenge description. Okay, here we have the hashes of both challenges, and right over here it says CTFC password. Challenge flag is this one. Okay, it is giving me the flag here as well for both of these. But for the 3rd one, it is having os.environment challenge underscore flag. And this is where I will get the flag. So if I come back here again, yes, so it is saying challenge flag and then os.environment and then challenge flag. This will definitely give me the real flag and I will submit it here. So points are 3. So the thing is that how should I access this one? Either I change the name of these two. Let's see the code. So here is a login function. That is fine. Then I will go for the dashboard and register endpoint, login endpoint, logout endpoint. Oh, there is a submit flag endpoint and the method is post. Then ID is one parameter right over here, request.json.get. So normally this parameter will be in JSON, and whatever is the last character of this ID, whatever we supply in this ID and whatever is the last character, it will get it out and put it in ID. Submitted flag is equal to request.json.get challenge flag. So again, the second parameter which will be from our JSON output will be challenge underscore flag, and one of them is underscore ID. And then challenge its details and ID and this strange thing right over here. And challenge flag is the submitted flag. And it says if challenge details is equal to none, then you say wrong flag, otherwise correct flag. And then it again says wait until MongoDB start, then create a challenge. So Let's try to recreate the same request into my burp suite and let's see whether this works here or no, whether I'm able to get to this point, wrong flag or correct flag or no. So the first thing is endpoint, the other one is method, and there are two parameters which are in JSON. Just forget about this thing right now, we will see it later. So I will come to burp suite right over here. I will first of all add my scope. So I will say simply integrity.io. Okay, and proxy re-enable. Oh, I just did one thing wrong. Okay, so HTTP history, and now I will switch burp suite on and hit enter. Here is the request. Send the request to repeater. Control Shift R to go to the repeater. Control space to send. And we do have over here, I can render the functionality to see the web page, and it's the same. So I need to first of all do the post request. So change request method, send. It says method is not allowed. So that is fine because there might be that endpoint which is missing. So submit underscore flag. Okay, now it gives me different error, unsupported media type. That might be because of the content type. No, most probably because I need to submit the content type in JSON. So JSON application/JSON send. Now 400 bad requests. Let's try to add those parameters here as well. So the two parameters which we will be going to specify are, one of them is underscore ID, and I will say ID is 1. Then the second parameter is let me see, challenge underscore flag, and I exactly don't know what it is, so I will say test over here and send. Oh, it says wrong flag. So ID is equal to 1 is, I'm assuming that it will be challenge number 1. So if I try to do challenge number 1 and I submit the flag of challenge number 1, let's see what it shows. So CryptoCat, paste, send. Oh, it is a correct flag. So the other thing which I can try to do over here is if I do challenge 2 is this thing. So paste this flag over here, submit, and this is the correct flag. If I do anything wrong, if I do put a single quotation at the end, it says wrong flag. Single quotation to test for SQL injection, but normally this is no SQL, so the no SQL is something different. So if I do something 3, send wrong flag. So 3 is the one which will give me the correct flag, right? So let's say if there is 4 is also giving me the wrong flag. So if I do test, if I do something in integrity, because I know the format, flag format, a nothing. So I think so 3-1 will give me the correct one because there are only 3 challenges right over here. But how to get the flag? Now one thing which I can try over here is either test for no SQL injection, because MongoDB I always look for no SQL injection, and I can go here for hack tricks, or I can also try to go here for exploit notes as well, but hack tricks is one of the best one because it has a lot of data. If I go to exploit notes to see what do we have over here for no SQL injection, I can try different sort of injections and try to see which one does work, which one doesn't work. So if I do no SQL, let's see what it says. No SQL injection. Hackrix is here as well. I will search here for no SQL injection. Now for me, Hackrix is very slow. So no SQL. Let's see what it says. No SQL injection. And let's see what it says. Yeah, so exactly what actually happens in no SQL injection is that we need to specify password is not equal to this thing, and we can somehow bypass this thing. So let's see if I can put this thing in somewhere. So if I say challenge flag is not equals to this, wrong flag. If I do id not equals to this, 500 internal server error. So might be something wrong. If I do 3 single quotes, wrong flag. So I am having this thing, that is fine. I need to test this thing in JSON. So is there a way where I can test this thing in JSON? Oh, here it is. So operators and JSON. To use the following payload, set the content type header to this one in the HTTP request header and do something sort of this, which is in the username, pass it this thing. Right, so I can try this thing. So not equals to xyz. So I can say, let's say challenge flag. Then instead of this thing, I should do paste, and looks like this is fine. Send, wrong flag. So if I try to do something here to, let's see what he is doing, not equals to an integer value, wrong flag. So I think so there is not equal to, send, oh, correct flag. If I do xyz, correct flag. So it is giving me correct flag. So this means we do have a no SQL injection, because it should give me wrong flag, right? Because if I'm doing 1, it should give me wrong flag because 1 is not the flag. So this is a condition which is saying not equals to 1. If it is not equals to 1, then you should do true, and it is saying correct flag. So the other thing which I can try over here is match the regex to actually get a flag, because I know the flag is starting from integrity. So INTIGRITI and then curly brace, but it will give me correct flag on all because the condition is not equals to. So one thing, if I do equals to, no, it is not anything that exists over here. So I can try to do one more thing, is which I saw right over here, is regex. It was not in JSON, but it was in a simple request. Let me see where it is. Operators, yeah, this one, regex. Now what regex does actually is it will do character by character, or I can do regex. So if I try this thing, so $regex, and if I do something sort of I, it says correct flag, but if I do A, it should give me wrong flag, right? So if I do I space send, it says it is the correct flag because I'm doing character by character, and this is regex. So INT I, and if I do anything wrong over here, A, it says wrong flag. So we can brute force the flag now, and we do have a challenge solved right over here. So INTGRITI send, it is correct flag. Then a curly brace, correct flag. If I do A, wrong flag. Now I need to do a brute force here, and now in these sort of CTF challenges, we need to write script over here to actually brute force this thing. So I don't want to do actually scripting and those sort of things, because that becomes a little bit hard for me, and I am not having GitHub Copilot as well, because that without GitHub Copilot, it becomes a little bit hard as well. So what I can try to do here is, and what I did was, why not using intruder of burp suite and try to put here all characters one by one. So we need to start intruder again and again to get every character. So if I, for example, do A, wrong flag, B, wrong, C, wrong, D, E, F, G, H, and H is the correct flag. So H is the wrong correct flag. So the next one which I can do is going on, but I will not do this one. What I will do is I can try to see that the flag contains some sort, sometimes hexadecimal, sometimes decibel, sometimes all. So I will go to Google and I will say show me all ASCII characters. So ASCII characters GitHub word list, and let's see how we can use Burp Suite intruder to do this thing. So here is the list of all ASCII characters, which contain some special characters, numbers, and ABC, capital and small. So I will, let's copy this all. Let's go to terminal. Let's make a word list file, paste, save, and that's all. The one thing which I can do is, because I'm not having my Burp Suite Professional right now, I am having simple one. So one thing which you can do, if you are having professional version, you can send this to intruder and you can try to do one by one. So H is one which I have found manually. After that, just do this thing. After that, go to payloads, paste the payloads, and there are 95 payloads. That's all. The other thing which you can do is go into the settings. In settings, you can do grep match, clear this all list, say correct flag, copy this thing, and in intruder paste this thing, and now just start the attack. So start the attack. Now this will be very slow for me, but it is going on to a good speed. So this one is directly showing me that 0 is saying correct. So H0, it is saying correct flag. The other ones are wrong. So if I say this one, wrong flag, wrong flag. So the next one is 0. So that directly I can stop this attack, discard, and I can go to my payloads, sorry, positions. I can simply add 0 over here, start attack again. So start. The next one, let's see which one we do have. And this one will be very fast in pro edition of Burp Suite. In community edition, it is also on a good pace. Right now, I'm not having anything. Oh, I do have, and it is W. So again, stop the attack, discard. I will say W, start the attack. And let's see the next one. So right now I'm not having anything. Next, let's see. So this becomes a very slow. So let's say if you are having a community edition, how to make it fast. So to make it fast, the next thing which I will do is turbo intruder, and turbo intruder, you know, it is extremely fast. So how I can do it? Right from this request, I can just simply send extensions turbo intruder, send to turbo intruder, and in turbo intruder I will set my word list path over here, which is root integrity web CTF word list, and then I will simply see the request. In turbo intruder, what we normally do is we need to put not dollar signs, we need to do %s, where we need to do a brute force attack, and let's attack. This will be a little bit faster. So engine is warming up, and I do have an error, user python error, check extender for full details. Let's see, halt, configure. And have I done something wrong over here? Let's see. I don't think so. I have done something wrong. Attack. String line 1. I think so there is something wrong in line 1. No such file or directory. Halt. Root integrity web CTF word list. So let's see what was my name. Word list. Oh, it is not in this one. I did it wrong. So the path is wrong of the word list. So let me move this to word list to 2 steps backwards. Now it should fine. So attack now. And yes, it is working. So now this will be a little bit faster than normal one. So you will notice that right over here, let's see. All of these are done. Status 400, bad request. So what was the next one? All of these are giving me, there is nothing which is the correct one for the next flag. Let's see. Um, is my word list correct? Let's see. Sublime word list. Yeah, word list looks fine. Let's try to see the same thing in my simple includer. Okay, so while that is going on, let's see my turbo intruder one more time. So send the request to extensions turbo intruder, send to turbo intruder. Word list is fine now. And in my request, I need to do %s, %s attack. And now again nothing. So 400, 400, 500, 500 and 500. And let's see what is in my normal intruder. So still nothing. Let's see. So definitely might be the word list might be wrong or whatever. So, oh, we do have one. So it is underscore. I don't know why underscore was not working in Turbo Intruder, but that's how actually you will solve it all. And then you will get the complete flag in this way. The other way you can do is you can try to write a script which will do brute force attack, do a brute force attack on these ones and get the complete flag. So that's how actually you will solve this challenge. So now I will just pause the video. I will do this again and again and I will come back and I will show you the final flag. So now right here, this might be the last one. So if I click on start attack, okay. And let's see what is the last one. And again, looking at the name, I know it will be BE. So just let's confirm and possible, and that will be it. So let's wait. And again, you can see that is capital E, and now I will do right here capital E, and that will be it normally, because if I do start the attack one more time, it should give me the closing curly brace. So I know that is quite strange and odd, but doing a brute force attack in this way, if you don't know how to write some Python scripts, this is an easy way just to solve these sort of challenges where you need to do brute forcing character by character. Just do this thing. So let's wait for the final one and let's see if it is closing curly brace or there is something else. So it is on ABCs right now. So now my attack is just gonna end and let's see whether we have something. So 91, 92, 3, 4, 5, and still we don't have anything. Let's see whether there was curly brace. Oh, we do have one correct flag, but what it is possible. So on curly brace, oh, it is URL encoding right over here, the curly brace, and I should have just not do that one. But normally it will be that curly brace right over here, and that will be the end of the flag. So normally this is the actual flag which has been found using this challenge, and that was it, using no SQL injection and then doing some regex and doing a brute force attack. So now I will not show you the how to write the script and how to do it with script as well. You might see some walkthroughs over there. You can watch those walkthroughs, but this is how I actually solved this one. So that was all about this video, and I hope you will like it, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.